Hey, I'm Dry, and I'm sort of a bean jumper myself. So with that in mind, you should be calling me the bean jumper. Sounds like a slur, but let's move on from that. Today, though, I'll be teaching you how to zoom in the air, zoom on the ground, become an attack helicopter, grounded bean jumps, double bean jumps, teleport like a tall black man, and some other boring pointers that I'm sure will make you better at the game. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so first things first, we'll go over how to zoom in the air, aka bean jumping. So step 1, make sure you're looking straight forward, no looking down like that, or no looking at the airplanes like this. Those airplanes and ants on the ground can wait for you to be done. Next, activate hyper, then hold forward. Do not let go of your forward key, otherwise you are ugly. Do a massive damn jump, toss a beam bomb, and then spam jump. And you should get something like this. Now, once you've mastered that part of the section, let's add some schmovement, shall we? To achieve that schmovement, however, perform your bean jump, and as you're in the air this time, let go of all movement options. And then upon your landing, spam your jump button, which should result in something like this. Alright, now that you can zoom and now that you can jump high, let's cause Hiroshima, shall we? To become an attack helicopter, you pretty much need to break all your fingers, so stay with me here. So, you bean jump, and instead of spamming jump this time, you want to perform a Gatling jump. The Gatling jump is performed by using P-Gatling and jumping at nearly the same time. If all is done correctly, you should become an attack helicopter, ready to cause Hiroshima. There is also a simpler version of the attack helicopter, which is a gliding attack helicopter. Performing this version is way easier. Simply, instead of jumping on your beam bomb, just press P-Gatling. Once you've pressed P-Gatling now, you should be cowabungling on your beam bomb. Gnarly, dude. Massive side note on the attack helicopter though. In multiplayer, this tech is a lot easier to perform rather than in the backyard. With that in mind, if you find yourself struggling on the attack helicopter, just attempt this in multiplayer rather than in your backyard. It sounds counterintuitive since you can't practice in your backyard, but we're no wimps here. Take that into multiplayer right away. Oakley dokley, and now that you know how to perform Hiroshima, let's learn how to do some grounded bean jumps, shall we? Grounded bean jumps are performed by looking down, holding forward, throwing your beam bomb, spamming jump, looking forward, then performing the movement tech on top of that. Yeah, this tech's pretty hard to learn, so I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to try it, then go ahead. However, if you're struggling to perform this tech, I'd recommend starting off on an elevated surface, which should assist you, most likely. Alright, now let's go over double bean jumps, which in all honesty are really damn useless, but hey, they look hella cool, so let's learn them. First things first, equip dark beam bomb and super P jump. Yes, super P jump. Perform a normal bean jump, then look down, throw a beam bomb, spam jump, and then look up. To be honest, this tech is really damn useless.
But Dry, why are you showing how to do it then?
To be honest with you, loyal viewer, ooh, a harmonica. Alright, now let's learn how to teleport, shall we? First things first, throw your beam bomb on the ground, stand on top of it, then keep moving your camera in all directions. If you followed all those steps, one of two things should have happened. 1, you should be teleported to a random location on the map. Or 2, absolutely nothing happened. This tech is purely luck-based. With that in mind, you will not get this tech each time you attempt it. The location of where your beam bomb teleports you is completely random each time, so you cannot even control where it sends you. If you're having difficulty standing on your beam bomb, here's a few pointers. Look straight down, and as you're throwing your beam bomb, make sure to jump at the same time. Doing this method places that beam bomb right in front of you. This tech also works best with the sombrero beam bomb due to the long duration on the ground and his gigantic hat, which increases his hitbox. Alright, now that we went over every tech, let's go over some terms and conditions, shall we? If you find yourself struggling to bean jump, I'd recommend starting off on the sombrero beam bomb rather than the regular one or dark beam bomb. The reason for this is the sombrero beam bomb has a bigger hitbox, which makes it easier to jump off of. The same tip applies for the attack helicopter as well. Bean jumping is an incredibly hard tech. With this in mind, you won't get it each time you attempt it. Even I, a 5,000 hour virgin on this game, still messes up this tech. So please keep in mind, if you find yourself struggling on this tech, please don't let that demotivate you from learning. This tech's really hard, but I believe in you. Woohoo! Bean jumping is incredibly fun, but the best way that we can use this tech is for either running away or chasing a zombie solo. The reason for this would be bean jumping gives you immense speed that no zombie in the game could even come close to countering. So, if you're in a very tricky spot, simply just fly out of there and you will not die 99% of the time. And if you're charging a zombie, most of the time they will die to you. Just make sure not to bean jump out to multiple zombies, otherwise you'll die. And dying is kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie with you. Bean jumping is also incredibly helpful for getting on any high ground surface. A Peashooter's best position is on the high ground, so if you see a piece of high ground, a bean jump towards it and be annoying, I don't know. Gatling jumping is incredibly risky, but very fun to pull off. The reason for this being risky is you're burning every single ability in your inventory just to kill one zombie. But hey, who cares? It's still fun as hell, eh? And bing bong boom, that's a wrap for everything in this video. If you have any questions or concerns about anything that we went over in today's video, please drop a comment down below. I will reply to it in the best way I could. And yeah, that's it. So catch you later, punks. Pew pew pew.